Monkey Man is, of course, a movie that came out recently to some decently good reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 88. The other ones gave it 7 out of 10. How would I rate it? 7 out of 10 seems good, right? But the thing is, the plot revolves around the guy whose name throughout the movie is Bobby. Why? Because he just doesn't have a name, or he doesn't want to give it because it might give out his location or something. I don't know. But the thing is, he's using powdered bleach, and the person powdered bleach. It's a Bobby's powdered bleach, so he called himself Bobby. Could have just called himself Bob, but I guess Bobby seems a lot better on the screen. But he works his way up by, of course, getting a job in the rich people's place because his land and also his mother got killed in that dispute by the elites, right? Building factories, all this other stuff, industrializing basically, taking advantage of the poor. Of course, the technical main antagonist is Rana, which is basically the chief of police, and Baba Shakti, which is kind of like the figurehead of the political movement that's going on because it's like election year, and he's supposed to be seen as this like wise old man, like spiritual leader, but he's backing this political party that be killing people for land and also building factories with horrible working conditions. So obviously, he's gonna have beef with him. But of course, the Monkey Man is a tale. They show in the beginning of a monkey, going too close to the sun, kind of like Icarus, I guess, getting burned. He eats the sun because he thought it was a mango. I guess I don't know. I'm not really too well versed in these stories, but he does get punished by the gods and they take away his powers. They say, "Oh, where is he now?" And it's this guy, right? He's technically reincarnated, but at the same time, he doesn't have really any superhuman strength, superhuman durability, definitely, but strength not so much. But the way he gets the name the Monkey Man is because he fights in the underground fighting ring, where he basically loses for money. Basically, he's never won a fight that is shown, but he gets paid for it, obviously. And the way he gets into the rich people's building is by getting the dude's wife's, the chief of police's wife, purse, by basically stealing it through this intricate plan to get him the purse. So he returns it to her, and then he basically asks for a job so he get close. And how does he get even closer? Well, simple. He has the help of Alfonso, who basically is like the shift leader or something, right? But he gets his help. How? By telling him to bet a lot of money on him losing in the third round, obviously, because he was fighting. And of course, he loses. And then he helps him get a promotion and he gets close, where he botches the first assassination attempt because he hesitates. And because he buys a gun from this one gun dealer, which is so weird. The main problem with this is as they have so much stuff that they could show us, they just don't, because it's just this one guy just chilling in the underworld with a bunch of guns, and guns are supposed to be seen as this weapon that's supposed to be used all the time, but he never uses it on his own. He never uses a gun anymore. He uses other people's guns, but not his own, which is so weird. You have this gun dealer and all that stuff, but you just don't use them. But he botches it, and now he's on the run. He basically gets shot with a sniper, falls into the water, and gets picked up by a group of trans people, where he gets nursed back to health and finally awakens his monkey man self, which is a little weird because they're like, "Oh, the one way you'll become strong and powerful is by defeating your demons." I'd be defeating my demons. You don't see me out here fighting Alex Pereira or something. Well, but he learns how to fight by punching a rice bag, which, don't get me wrong, bag work is definitely good. It's just, how does he learn how to fight like that? And not only that, he has superhuman stamina, which I get it. He's the Monkey Man, but come on. But anyways, he ends up going to assassinate him once again, and this time he's successful with the help of the trans people. And he kills Rana, and he kills Baba. But he does leave the figurehead of the political movement, because there's this one guy that they're supposed to elect, but he doesn't go after him. He sees him hiding, he just doesn't go after him, which is weird. I don't get it, because I would assume he does bad stuff too. Why did he spare him? But whatever, maybe he was going to use him for later, because it ends with him killing Baba, and it doesn't show what happens afterwards. Because now we're going to get to the negatives and positives and all that stuff. Like I said, positive, the fight scenes are pretty good. I like the party scene. It reminds me a lot of the John Wick Chapter 4 when they fought the fat guy. I like the fat guy. I like that dude's arena and all that stuff. I like it. It reminds me a lot of that. I like it a lot. But the one problem is Alfonso appears and then just disappears. So he appears, helps him, obviously, gets him from A to B. But when he's escaping after botching the first attempt, he tells him to jump on, which is weird because they weren't associated with each other. And why would he jump in? I get it. He stole his like moped or whatever the hell, taxi thing. But like, why would you jump in? And not only that, now he's a wanted criminal because he's an associate. And that's it. He just shows up again just to see a poster saying that the Monkey Man is going to return, which is also weird in of itself. And don't get me wrong, the underground will definitely not tell on you, but like the dude knows his secret identity. Like the ringmaster knows his secret identity. So it's like, I guess like too many people know his secret. I get it. It's the underworld. I guess it makes sense. No one's gonna snitch. But I don't know. But anyways, once again, he also has this kid that helps him get photos and also helps steal stuff for him, which they don't explore at all. He just appears twice and then he's gone. There's a lot of empty space if you catch him off flow. Not only that, there's a bunch of scenes where it's like flashbacks or just regular scenes in general. It's so blurry and hard to make stuff out, which don't get me wrong, that's definitely definitely a choice they did on purpose, but it just doesn't work for me. I'm real with you. I mean, like, what the hell is this? But like I said, the action scene's good, the music's good. It's just to me, it seems a little underwhelming, if that makes any sense. I expected a lot more, especially when they showed people like Alfonso, the gun master, basically, and the kid. I expected them to show more of them, and how they would help. But no, they don't help at all. Okay, Alfonso and the kid technically help, but like barely. And it's like, all right, whatever. If you're going to watch this movie, don't watch it like you expect it to be a John Wick movie. You will be sorely disappointed. But, of course, considering I'm not Indian, maybe that's probably why I don't get a lot of the symbolisms and the cultural aspects, which, don't get me wrong, could be 100% the reason why. So I'm not gonna dog it too much, but like, it's also pretty nasty. There's a lot of blood, which I get it, it's killing, but there's a lot. Dude, the main character Bobby be biting people's noses. That's nasty. Not only that, he cuts off like the wife's finger to be able to access like the other floor. And if I had a nickel for every time some dude had to cut off another person's finger to access a secret room, I would have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but it's why twice? Why? That's nasty. Could have done it other ways, but no, you got a key card, nothing. No, you have to be the finger. Dude, nasty. This movie's nasty. Not only that, if I had to compare to any movie, of course, the last movie that came out, the action that I watched, which The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper was better. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it seem like The Monkey Man was really good. It's not. It's average. It's forgettable. But hey, maybe you'll like it. Like I said, movies are subjective. Maybe you could find it more appealing than I do. Like I said, there's a lot of untapped potential. Is that how you say it? With all, like I said, Alfonso, the underground, they could have done a lot more with that. But not only that, there's also a scene where he cleans his mask, which is seen as black fur, and he cleans it and it turns white, just for him to take it off in the next scene. Like, I don't get it. Like, maybe I need to rewatch it again or something, but I just don't get it. I just don't get the movie. It's just a highly forgettable movie. I was kind of hyped for this movie. It's just severely underwhelming. But enough dilly-dallying, enough beating around the bush. Discount Tuesday, like I said, best friend, watch it, make your own opinion. But other than that, that's the end of the video, and I hope to catch you in the next one.